Thunderstorms, some of those storms could be severe and produce heavy rainfall. We'll see an overnight low of 71. Tomorrow we're going to see an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms again. Some of that rain could produce heavy rainfall. We'll see a high near 89. That's the latest South Alabama weather on 102.3 FM.
Well, they say that boy's crazy. He plays too rough and plays too loud. So I cut my teeth in the honky-tonks, playing for that chicken wire crowd. Well, I was young and I was foolish, and I'll admit a little proud. But we wasn't trying to kill country music's sacred cow. They called us crazy then. They call us outlaw country now. Burning down those back roads, 8-track in my Camaro. Honky-tonk heroes about to blow those speakers out. outlaw country now. Dead and gone, but we don't care 'cause they don't see. We keep banging out these songs, guys like Shooter, 3 and me. Hell, we're too old for Nashville Star. Somehow we missed out on Nashville now. Yeah. They called us crazy then. They call us outlaw country now. Burning down those back roads, 8-track my Camaro. Honky-tonk heroes about to blow those speakers out. Laughing at the danger with Cash and Cole and Shaver and an old red-headed stranger. Rebel born and rebel proud. Yeah, they called us crazy then. They call us outlaw country now. Well, they call us crazy then. They call us outlaw country now. Well, they call us crazy then. They call us outlaw country now.
Dallas Moore from Can't Tame a Wildcat from 2009. Well, welcome to Mike and Friends in the afternoon. And we got a guest today, Kara Howell. Say hello.
Hey.
Remind everybody, we're streaming live on YouTube. So if you want to go to the YouTube application, you can go to the YouTube application and search Mike and Friends, WAMI FM. And then Facebook, you can go to WLPP News Facebook. And we're also on cable TV. If you got Mediacom cable TV, if you got a cable box, it's channel 606. If you just got direct cable, it's 116-3, and you just got to find the dash. I can't tell you, and you got to be quick. But you'll get there. Also, you can go to your favorite app store and get this thing called TuneIn, TUNEIN. It's very small, it's free, and you can search WOPP and op, make it a favorite, and you can get my 102.3 FM 24 hours a day with all our live shows. Robert and Jody in the morning, and all their guests, and Shoppers on at noon, me, Mike and Friends, in afternoon, 2 to 4. Then we got old Lance Lane comes in on Thursday night and does the old country, the George Jones stuff, I don't go back that long far. I leave that to Lance, put it in his lane. Well, tell us, wait a minute, let's see. Do I need to do these things? Well, I got to do these things sooner or later, but we just kind of getting started, so tell me a little about yourself. Where do you go to high school?
I'm not in high school yet. Next year I will be. I'm going into high school.
Oh, okay.
But I go to Geneva.
Geneva?
Yes, sir.
I got an aunt that lives in Geneva. She was a school teacher there.
Really? What's her name?
She's retired. Frances Jordan. Frances Jordan. She's retired a few years. But she taught there for a long time, math and science or something. I don't know. Did you get rained on coming over here?
No, not really, actually.
You were camping, you said?
I was, but
with tents and all that stuff?
No,
Oh, y'all were
sir.
camping in
high dollar.
We
were in cabins.
Yeah, high dollar camping.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, before we get going real good, I gotta change glasses. I I had eye surgery. Before I had eye surgery, I could read without my glasses, but I just couldn't see where I was going. Now I can see where I'm going, but I can't read a thing without them. Covenant Electric Cooperative. They've had some outages in the last couple of hours. They had 359 members that were out of service in Covington, and most of it was in Coffee County. And they're working to restore it, this time and any others that might happen during severe weather. So just monitor your weather and stay safe. We are in a flash flood watch till tomorrow afternoon. We can get up to 2 to 4 inches of rain, and in the flood watch area, and isolated we can get up to 6. So could be a lot of water. And so a lot of people are closing Andalusia City schools due to the possibility of severe weather. They're out. All the students are out as of noon, and all their afternoon events are canceled. And they say stay tuned to the weather. Due to the threat of weather, Beulah. That's the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. I usually get through before them, but we got all these other things to do. Beulah Baptist Church is not going to have prayer meeting services today due to the weather, so pass this along to all the other members you know. LBW, as of they'll be closed today, Wednesday, at 5 p.m., so there'll be no evening classes due to the threat of the weather, and all the evening classes and activities have been canceled at LBW. Andalusia Department of, what's it? Oh yeah, the pool. Andalusia Pool closed at noon, and expectation of the afternoon thunderstorm, so the pool's closed this afternoon in Andalusia. Flood watch, like I said, I already said about that. The remains in Covington, Crenshaw, Butler, Choctaw, Clark, Corinth. They may have added some more. I'll have to check on that in a minute. But here's some other churches. First Baptist in Opp will be closed for prayer meeting. First Baptist in Kinston will be closed. And Ino Baptist Church is going to be closed. And let's see, who else is on there? I know there's some. Westview Baptist Church, they're going to be closed for prayer meeting. So there'll be no prayer meeting in those places tonight. And I think that may be all I gotta do right now. All right, well, Kara's here visiting with me. Kara's a young artist. I think she didn't you play at the rodeo?
Off radio?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought you did. And Geneva Riverfest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where else you played?
I've sang in Tennessee before.
Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts?
I've sang at many places.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I've sang at the shop in Geneva before too. That was really fun. That was for Christmas.
The shop?
Yes, sir.
What is? I mean,
It's ice cream.
oh yeah.
So good.
In Nashville or someplace? Or?
No, that's in Geneva.
Oh, in Geneva. Oh, okay. I go to Geneva to see my aunt every once in a while, but I don't know. I ain't spent a lot of time over there. When you're at home, listening to music, what do you listen to?
Oh, that's a lot. I listen to all sorts of stuff. I listen to a lot of Carrie Underwood though.
Okay.
Like Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, Melina Randall. She got some good songs.
She does. She does.
Do you? What about Leanne Womack? You listen to her, or you know her?
Never.
Never.
I need to.
How about Joey Fleet?
I feel like I know the name. But
Well, it used to be Joey and Roy, and she passed away with cancer a few years ago, and she is probably one of my most favorite. That's not a word, but she's one of the artists that I like a lot, female artists that I like a lot, and she writes some good songs and she sings some good songs, and so I'm gonna play a couple of the ones I like for you from maybe some that you haven't heard,
okay.
Because you're still got to cram in your head with the kind of music you want to do. I mean, that's what you want to do, right? I mean, what's your goal? I was trying to ask somebody a goal, and they're just going into high school, but mine changed about 10 times.
That's probably what's going to go with me.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to change it about 10 times.
You know, and then when I went to Alabama to engineering school, and they finally just, told me, just go. We'll give you a certificate, just go.
Just go.
But that's good. So how'd you like the rodeo?
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
Like, I went to this stand that had dried Skittles. So good.
What?
I went to this concession stand that had dried Skittles.
Dried
So good.
Skittles?
Freeze-dried Skittles. They were so good.
I thought all Skittles were like dry. But you mean they're frozen?
Even better.
Really?
Even better.
Well, I got, some kids. Well, my kids are like old, but except for one. I got one. She just turned 19 or 20. I don't know. Don't remember. I think it's 20. No. She was born in 2000, so she just turned 21.
Oh.
I hope she's not listening. She'd be mad at me. But she lives in Texas, and then my other daughter lives in Florida, down in South Florida. She's the one that's, I don't know. I'm not, if I wasn't on the radio, I'd probably say she's probably a terrorist, but she's not. She's just crazy. And then the other ones, she does music. She's in Nashville right now and doing.
Oh, wow.
She's got
That's great.
she does a radio show in Alaska, actually.
Wow.
She was there for a while, and then she just sends them once a week. She sends them, like, she interviews different people,
That's great.
from, and then she sings some of her own stuff too. But
Yeah.
do you write?
I don't.
You don't?
No, sir.
All right. Well, you will one day.
Hopefully.
If you stay with music, you will.
Hopefully. Yes.
Ever heard of Susie Boggess?
I don't
Okay.
believe so.
Well, this is Susie Boggess. We're going to get into some music
All right.
and just say hi to all the people that are out. And y'all can comment if you want to on Facebook or YouTube if there's something you want to hear, or you can text me if you're on the if you're listening on the radio or out in cable TV or whatever. While we're on the air, I'll take a text. 334-843-7448. 74448. So if you got something you want to hear, or something you want to say, or something you want to ask Kara, we'll see if she knows what it is that you want to ask her. But this is a little bit older than you. I probably don't play anything that's older than me, unless I go back to Jimmy Rogers or some of those guys. But this is Susie Boggess from 1991. It's from an album called Aces. But I like this song. It's kind of not a happy song, but it's just got a happy feeling to it,
Yeah.
someday soon. Going with him someday soon. I don't want to be standing here with this ticket for this outbound plane, 'cause I've been here before and somehow this doesn't feel the same. Well, talk is cheap, so we could talk all night long. We may never figure out just where love went wrong. And I don't want to be standing here, and I don't want to be talking here, and I don't really care who's to blame. 'Cause if love won't fly on its own free will, it's gonna catch that outbound plane. The old folks say love's not forever anymore, because these young people walk away from love alone to pace the floor. Young or old, I say that love is still the same, and you may walk away from love, but you'll fall head and heel again. And I don't want to be standing here, and I don't want to be talking here, and I don't really care who's to blame. 'Cause if love won't fly on its own free will, it's gonna catch that outbound plane. Two lonely hearts in this airport, knowing neither cares where that other heart is going. But if love won't fly on its own free will, it's gonna catch that outbound plane. That crown you're wearing's just your halo turned upside down. Where is the laughter we once shared back in the lost and found? These broken wings are gonna leave me here to stand my ground. You can have this ticket for that lonely plane that's flying out. I don't want to be standing here, and I don't want to be talking here, and I don't really care who's to blame. 'Cause if love won't fly on its own free will, it's gonna catch that outbound plane. If love won't fly on its own free will, it's gonna catch that outbound plane.
All right, we are back, and sorry I wasn't paying attention. So you got two Susie Boggess from her Aces album, 1991. Well, tell me how you got started singing, Carol. I mean,
Okay. I started singing on a stage when I was 4.
4.
I grabbed the microphone at a wedding and just started singing a song.
Huh.
Just started singing.
So you weren't scared, or?
I guess not. I mean, I don't really remember it. All I know is that I got up on stage and I just started singing.
So do you get stage fright now, or you just, it don't bother you? Just get up there and do it no matter
If
how many
there's
people
just
say?
like a whole bunch of people, I'll get a little nervous. But like as I've sang a lot, I've got less nervous the more I do it.
Well, the more you do it, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like public speaking. Some people
Yeah.
can't do it, but they do it over and over and try and do it, force themselves to do it,
Yeah.
you know. So when you're up there, do you usually use one of the bands that are there, or do you bring your own music? Or
Usually I don't use a band.
you don't?
Because I've only ever used a band once, I think, but I'm not really sure. No, but most of the time I just bring my own music. It's
Just
either
bring-
on like a flash drive or a CD.
Yeah. So where do you get your music?
My mom.
Your
She
mom?
uploads it to a computer and
Oh, okay.
does that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like karaoke.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We might see if we can do one of those in a minute. I wanted to find this song for you, but having a hard time. Well, while I'm looking for that, let's do this because we're going to have to go to commercial in a minute. But you know that you know who David Ball is? No,
I don't think so.
David Ball. He had a whole bunch of hits back in the '80s and the '90s, and he's coming to Op in September.
Oh wow!
And he's going to be at the Honky Tonk. And this is from his, and I play one or two of his songs, just remind everybody he's coming to Op, and so that they know he is. To remind them there he is, and when they start selling advance tickets, help them get some tickets. But he's kind of a country-ish, honky-tonkish kind of guy, But he's good. He writes really good songs. Now if somebody writes a good song, I like it,
Yeah.
And then I don't pigeonhole music into this category or that category. I mean, if it's just a good song, it's well written, and I enjoy listening to it. And if it puts a picture in my head, if I can listen to a song and I can see things in my head like a video, then I know that's a good song. This one doesn't put any pictures on, but it gives me a few, but not many. But I wouldn't tell you if they did. David Ball from 1994 from his Thinking Problem album.
I did some honky-tonk healing to get me over you. It took some neon nurses around the clock to pull me through. I was in critical condition. My heart was broken in two. Due to honky-tonk healing, I'm feeling good as new. Well, thank you for calling, is all I can say. 'Cause you get wild wishes, dear, are just a little too late. Did you think that I'd be laid up, heartbroken and blue, and missing your kissing? Well, honey, here's the news. I did some honky-tonk healing to get me over you. It took some neon nurses around the clock to pull me through. I was in critical condition. My heart was broken in two. Due to honky-tonk healing, I'm feeling good as new. Drop by some evening if you can catch me home. We'll share a few memories if that's what you want. Don't be expecting a thing, fool. You left crying in vain. It's been a smooth operation. They removed all the pain. I did some honky-tonk healing to get me over you. It took some neon nurses around the clock to pull me through. I was in critical condition. My heart was broken in two. But due to honky-tonk healing, I'm feeling good as new. Yeah, due to honky-tonk healing, I'm feeling good as new.
David Ball from his Thinking Problem album that nobody's ever accused me of. having a thinking problem. Well, let's say you got started. You just picked up a microphone and started singing.
Just picked up my phone and started singing.
Yeah. Well, when was the first time you did something in, like, public, like the rodeo?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I did it. I started when I was young.
Well, yeah, you was 4 years old. I mean, I don't, you know. You had to be able to talk first.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you've been doing it ever since you could talk, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm playing a few of my favorite female artists because some of these she hasn't heard, and she's got a lot of time to figure all these people out and figure what her style is going to be, right? Yeah, you got to have your own style, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, we got somebody. What did they say? Oh. All right. I don't know who that is. Yeah, this is Joey Flick, F-E-E-T, Fleet. And this is just a pretty song. She writes a lot of pretty songs.
She was a wild young Mustang, no bridle, no reins, full of fire and spirit inside. The last of a rare breed, born to run free, the horse nobody could ride. 100 young takers all tried to break her. Their stories were told far and wide. But sure as the wind blew, each cowboy got thrown by the horse nobody could ride. Then down out of Cheyenne came a quiet and shy man who dared to try something that no man had tried. He sat down in the warm sun, 100 yards away from the horse nobody could ride. For a while she ignored him, then she moved in toward him and circled and stood by his side. Then he whispered, "I won't hurt you," and he reached out his hand to the horse nobody could ride. As he stood up and walked round, she lowered her head down, and softly upon her bare back he did slide. And with all of her fear gone, the cowboy rode off on the horse nobody could ride. The horse nobody could ride.
That was Joey Fleet, and from her album number 2, and so you can pull that down and listen to some of her songs because she writes really good songs. Then we got Robert in here with us now, and Grandma, we didn't mean to leave you out.
I can see her right there.
You can see her right there.
Yeah, I see her right there.
Say
Here's
hello.
my buddy.
Say hello to everybody.
Yes.
We're buddies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep up. I'm with her like I did a Bowden girl.
Oh, yeah.
She's leaving Sweet Tea.
She's leaving Sweet Tea?
October.
See, we're making news. Huh?
Going on her own. Cherry.
On her own.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's 22 years old. It's time to go.
Well, Can you tell you? Well, we may work on.
She's in a movie too. Charity's supposed to be on the air Wednesday. Talking about the movie she's in.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of movie?
It's G-rated.
Okay. Yeah, we might get Kara if we can work it out. Get her to sing something that she feels comfortable with singing.
I ran my mouth with her and I said something about national anthem. There she goes.
Yeah. Well,
She can do it.
it's not Memorial Day.
It's not Memorial. It's Flag Day.
It's what?
It's Flag Day.
Whose flag?
USA flag.
I don't know the USA we got now.
Well, maybe it's the rebel flag. I don't know.
Could be anybody. It could be anybody's flag. You know, I mean, they had some weird things going on at the White House the other day. Now, I mean,
What grade you going to be in, Kara?
Ninth. High school.
High school.
yeah, she's just
Lord, help us.
getting into high school. Yeah.
High school. Gee whiz.
I know.
Ah. Not long. She'll be one of them drivers that we have to watch out for.
Well, that's
So
right.
excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
What, to drive?
Yes, sir.
That was my worst fears. I had 3 daughters. And the day they got their license, I think I went ahead and just cut 4 or 5 years off my life. You know. And then I had 3 of them, so that's about 10, 15 years right there. But they're all right, except for my little one. She's already the little one's already totaled 3 cars.
Oh my god.
2 of them. Well, it wasn't her fault actually.
Never are.
Well, she was sitting at a red light and a truck just turned, and he turned too much.
That's
and
the story, and I'm going to stick to it.
well, no, there was a policeman sitting there watching.
Oh, he
and
stuck to it too.
And he drug her car on down the road. And so she's lucky she didn't get hurt. So,
Yeah.
and I was thankful for that. Then she ran into a King Ranch trucks. That's built like a tank. You can put a turret on it and take it to Iraq if you wanted to. She hit one of those with one of those plastic cars, and that didn't last. Didn't last the car too much. But
Did you like the big stage at the rodeo?
Oh, so good. So good.
Big stage, big sound, big
Yes,
lights.
It was a really big stage. I didn't realize it was like put on a semi.
when did you play on Friday night or Saturday night or Sunday night? Sunday afternoon.
I think it was Saturday. Friday or Saturday. It wasn't Sunday.
It wasn't
It
Sunday.
was Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
It may have been Friday.
He was there Saturday too, though, wouldn't
It may have been.
I was
he?
there.
Saturday.
I was there Saturday for a little while, but
Okay, then I probably sang Saturday.
yeah.
Did you sing the national anthem for us?
No.
No.
Saturday.
What'd you sing at the rodeo?
She's thinking.
Wait, did you say could I sing the national anthem?
I know you can do that. You done proved
Oh,
that to
I
me.
thought you said did I?
Did you at the rodeo?
I was like, okay, no.
I don't
no,
think
no.
you did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
didn't.
I think we had 2
Sorry,
other.
that got me completely
Yeah,
off track.
okay.
I was like,
I
what?
got you. I got you. I
Okay.
got you. I got you.
I sang last name by Carrie Underwood, and oh my gosh,
Can't think of the name
You
of
only
the
sung
song.
2 or 3 songs. You was Friday night then.
yeah, it was like 2 or
It's
3.
Friday night. Yeah.
Friday night. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you did it with your music, your canned music.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is not who I was looking for, but this is who I like too, and this is another one you need to look up and listen to some of her songs. We're gonna do this one, then we got to do a commercial break, or Robert will take me to radio jail.
Yep.
And I can't do that. I can't do the time, so I'm not gonna
Get
do.
too old for it.
I'm not gonna do the crime.
And we don't have the cat to go to jail with you.
That's right. Fred had to go with me.
That's right.
Fred's my crazy cat.
I love cats.
Yeah, I hate cats.
I don't know if you'd like this cat.
Yeah, Fred, I found him in a dumpster.
Oh
And
my gosh.
now
Hello,
he's
Fred.
thinks he's a dog, I guess, or thinks he's a person, I reckon. And but he hangs out with me though, so it gives me somebody to hang out with.
Yeah.
When he's not like scratching me or biting me. He has a tendency to do that if you don't give him what he wants.
I have a 16-year-old cat. 16
Whoa.
or 17. He's older than me.
That's an old cat.
Yeah, he's very old.
I have no idea how old Fred
He's
is.
still up and running.
You know,
Still all right with it.
I mean, the vet told me he was kind of old, and well, one vet made me pull some of his teeth. Said they were.
That's to make money.
Yeah, he had a Mercedes payment, I think. You know, so I gave him $600. $600. He pulled half his teeth, and then I said, I'm gonna get rid of this vet. So I went to another vet, and he wanted me to pull the rest of them for $600. I said, well, you know, that seems to be the going price to get rid of cats' teeth.
Yeah.
I said,
think they had a game going.
I said, I gotta do my own surgery first before I do Fred's. He'll just have to eat soft food. But this is a lady. It's Ashley Monroe. And Ashley she's done duets with
A lot of folks.
everybody almost, you know. But she has some of her own albums, and this is one of her songs I like. But she's real good. You ought to listen to her when you got time and all this nonsense and noise is not going on. But this is Hank's Cadillac.
I'd have kept him up all night. I wouldn't let him close his eyes. Made him sing I Saw the Light till he sobered up again. I'd have kept the coffee strong. Oh, I could have kept him hanging on. If I'd have been in the back of Hank's Cadillac. We gotta be in Ohio by tomorrow night. Hank, you gotta get up on that stage. You can't let all those good people down. No, it just ain't right to book a show and not show up to play. I'd have kept him up all night. I wouldn't let him close his eyes. Made him sing I Saw the Light till he sobered up again. I'd have kept the coffee strong. Oh, I could have kept him hanging on. If I'd have been in the back of Hank's Cadillac. When his hands started trembling and his body turning cold, and death started tugging at his soul, I'd have found one of his songs playing on that AM radio, held him tight and begged him not to go. I'd have held him tight and begged him not to go. I'd have kept him up all night. I wouldn't let him close his eyes. Made him sing I Saw the Light till he sobered up again. I'd have kept the coffee strong. Oh, I could have kept him hanging on. If I'd have been in the back of Hank's Cadillac. He'd lived to play more songs. Oh, I could have kept him hanging on. If I'd have been in the back of Hank's Cadillac.
All right, that was Ashley Monroe from her Satisfied album. And we're here with Carrie Howell. She's a up-and-coming,
Kira.
Kara?
Kira.
What'd I say? Carrie?
Carrie.
Carrie? Kara.
There's a difference.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's her sister, the other one.
Well, she's got a sister named Carrie? Well, that'd be confusing,
It's
man.
Raina.
Huh?
It's Raina.
Oh, your sister's Raina? Oh. But if you
I
had
thought I
one,
was being helpful. I was wrong.
if you had one Carrie and Kara, I'd been in trouble a long time ago. If they were both sisters, you know, I mean, that's a nightmare in the making. But we may try to sing a song. We'll work on it when we take the news break, and see what we can come up with. I just need to play you another song that somebody you never heard of, and well, you like Jimmy Buffett?
I've heard of Jimmy.
You never heard of? You never
I've heard of Jimmy.
You have?
Yeah, you said
you
you
know.
had somebody you never heard of.
She's never heard of Jimmy Buffett.
She hadn't? Oh, she probably.
This is
He was down in Floribama a lot.
yeah, till it burned down or blew
Yep.
down.
I think he one left the match on.
Yeah, I think it burned down, right?
It burnt down
Yeah, it burnt down.
after it flooded out.
Flooded, then burned, and
Well, it flooded, then insurance.
then burned. But Jimmy Buffett.
Got to remember the owners from Op.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, hey. Jimmy Buffett was in 70s, 71, 77. And I always say that if Elon Musk, you know who that is? You know who Elon? You do? Yeah. He's trying to go to Mars. And if he come by and pick me up, but he only said I could take 10 albums. You know, or I call them albums, y'all call them CDs. But they're still albums to me. But you know what? Albums are making a comeback. You can go to Walmart now and buy vinyl. You ain't got nothing to play it on, but you can buy one. But I guess you can buy a record player now.
Decoration.
Number
You-
one gift last year for teenage girls.
Yeah. Well, I really think that well, I think music sounds better on vinyl than it does on cassette or tape or
How's it
8-track. You know? See, I had an 8-track. You've probably never seen an 8-track.
I don't think I have.
No. And then we
That's
went
an antique.
what, an 8-track?
Yeah.
Then we went to CDs. To
Cassette.
cassettes. And then, I guess then CDs. I don't know. I never got that far. But this is Jimmy Buffett. This is from his, this album is Changes in Latitudes and Changes in Attitudes. He did it, it came out in 1977, I believe. And but this would be my number one album that I would take with me to Mars if Elon would take the time to stop and come pick me up. I don't think he will, but I asked him, and he ain't got back to me yet. But after this, we're gonna do the news, and we're gonna do the news and weather and see if we can catch up with your song.
All right.
But we gotta start some Jimmy. You need to hear some Jimmy, so and you might want to become a parrot head.
Yeah.
Years grow shorter, not longer. More you've been on your own. Feelings for moving grow stronger. So you wonder why you ever go home. Wonder why you ever go home. People are moving so quick. Humor's in need of repair. Same occupations and same obligations. They've really got nothing to share. Like driving around with no spare. River gets deeper, not shallow. Further you move down the stream, wondering if I can keep her as I race to catch up with my dream. How they shine and glitter and gleam. Years grow shorter, not longer. More you've been on your own. Feelings for moving grow stronger. So you wonder why you ever go home. Wonder why you ever go home. You wonder why you ever go home.
All right, that's Jimmy Buffett from his Changes in Latitudes and Changes in Attitudes, 1977. 1977. I was in engineering school in Alabama, 1977. It's a long time ago, wasn't it? Well, let's do the news and the weather and sports, and we'll be back for the second hour of Mike and Friends, and we'll see if we can get a song that Kara wants to sing, and we'll see how it goes.
Bringing local radio together. WOPP Up and WAMI Up. 1290 AM, 102.3 FM.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. Another sign of easing inflation, this time from producer prices.
Wholesale prices in the U.S. were down 0.3% from April to May and up 1.1% over the past year, according to the Labor Department's latest Producer Price Index, which measures inflation before it reaches consumers. Gasoline prices were down 13.8%, excluding prices for food and energy, which tend to fluctuate more. Wholesale prices were up just 0.2% from April and 2.8% year over year. It's the mildest gain since February of 2021, and overall producer prices have now dropped 3 of the last 4 months, which may be a sign that inflationary pressures are easing. I'm Jennifer King.
Also at srnews.com, former President Trump denounced the federal charges against him at a rally-like speech following his arraignment in Florida.
The president returned to his golf club in New Jersey after pleading not guilty in a Miami courtroom. And during a fiery speech to supporters, he accused President Biden of election interference.
A corrupt sitting president had his top
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Mark Perry. For this afternoon, we do have a flood watch in effect until Thursday night at 10 o'clock. We're going to see some heavy rain and a high near 87 degrees. It'll be a little windy as well. And then tonight, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms could be severe and produce heavy rainfall. We'll see an overnight low of 71. Tomorrow, we're going to see an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms again. Some of that rain could produce heavy rainfall. We'll see a high near 89. That's the latest South Alabama weather on 102.3 FM.
All right, we're back with Mike and Friends for this second hour, and I've got Kara Howell here. She's my guest today, and she's a young and aspiring singer and performer, and she's just kind of getting started. And she was at the rodeo, and she was at Geneva Riverfest, if y'all made those. But we're going to try. I've never done this before, so we're going to try to do a song, and I'm going to try to get the music up for her and get her the words. And we got about 4 computers going here at the same time, so if this works, I'll be amazed. But you know, she's going to sound good anyway. So let's give it a try. She likes Jody Messina, so I like her too.
Town like 2 rebels without a cause. I got people in Boston, ain't your daddy stealing them more. We can pack up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin. Hey, it's Carolina, Tails, California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean or where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got
get us for something, then you can play it on YouTube. It sounded really good. So, you've got a good future in front of you. Keep it up, and kind of find your path, find the songs you like, or the sound you like, and that was real good. So,
thank you.
We need to probably get you back and do some more. And matter of fact,
Gladly.
Huh?
I say gladly.
Yeah, get you back. I mean, that's what I, Mike and friends. I try to get people in, just come in, hang out, and we just come in, hang out, and have fun. Some days it's just me playing music, and some people like it, some people don't. But we kind of cheated a little bit on the commercials, but we're gonna play this one song, and then I'll do the commercials. I know this guy you hadn't heard of either. Danny O'Keefe? No.
I don't think so.
Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. From 75? Oh no, I don't remember.
Everybody's gone away. Said they're moving to L.A. There's not a soul I know around. Everybody's leaving town. Some caught a freight, some caught a plane. Find the sunshine, leave the rain. They said this town will waste your time. I guess they're right, it's wasting mine. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Good time Charlie's got the blues. You know my heart keeps telling me you're not a kid at 33. You play around, you lose your wife. You play too long, you lose your life. I got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease the rain. I'd love to try and settle down, but everybody's leaving town. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Good time Charlie's got the blues.
All right, that was Danny O'Keefe, and Good Time Charlie's got the blues, so sometimes he does. But how about Carole King? Have you ever heard Carole King?
I don't think so.
I think she was one time, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. She might have been married to Mick Jagger one time, or maybe it was not Mick Jagger, but there was one of them married to Mick Jagger. It wasn't Carole King. It might have been somebody else, but I can't think of it right now. But this is a. I mean, you can get a feel for her voice. This is 1971. Mm-hmm. She's got some real good songs that you might could pick up and, I mean, like I say, good music never dies.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure? Or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow?
Carole King from her Tapestry album in 1971. Did you
I
like
feel
her?
like I've heard like the chorus of it. I feel like I've heard it.
Well, you probably have. You know, a lot of people try to sing like her. You know, but you ever heard of John Prine?
I don't think so.
John Prine, he just passed away too about 6 months ago. But John Prine was a songwriter. He used to be a mailman, and then he went to this club and he played. You know, anybody could get up and play, so he went and played a couple songs, and so the guy asked him to come back and said he was going to pay him. And he was in the cab going back, and he said, I wonder if I'm supposed to have more songs, you know. So he wrote a song on the way back in the cab to play. So he still carried the mail until he realized he was going to make it. But a lot of people recorded his songs, and he's kind of a ballad kind of thing. But here's one he did. You know, Bonnie Raitt. You ever listen to Bonnie Raitt? There's another one you ought to kind of dig into when you get a chance. But this is him and John Prine wrote this song, but this is her and him singing this song. It's The Angel from Montgomery, which is not Montgomery, but he lived in Chicago, and Montgomery Ward had a big building in Chicago with an angel on top of it. So that's where he got the idea to do the song. I don't think it had nothing to do with Christmas. He just see things and say, I'll write a song about it.
Right.
But Bonnie Raitt's good. Well, come on now.
Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
When I was a young girl, you had me a cowboy. You weren't much to look at, free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down dam.
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
In the kitchen, I can hear them, they're buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today.
How the hell can a person gonna work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Bonnie Raitt, And John Prine, Angel from Montgomery. Yeah, John Prine, you already, like, look at some of his songs, some of his albums. He's got, I think, The Missing Years. I had some of those too. So what are you going to do this summer? You got some projects going on, or?
Singing wise, I have event July 4th.
Where are you going to be?
Ashford.
Ashford, Alabama?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure I know where that is. I mean, I've heard of it, but I'm not really sure I know where it is. But
I'm pretty sure it's Ashford, Alabama. I know it's in Ashford, but
yeah. But I mean, you're not going to summer school or anything, right?
No.
You just hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out right now. I'm in a church camp. It's like really fun.
Oh, the church camp.
Yes.
Is that like Bible school, vacation Bible school?
Yeah.
Except it's
an overnight thing.
Yeah. So it's just one night in the woods.
No, it's not in the woods. It's like you have a whole bunch of cabins, and it's an all week kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's fun.
You know, I camped out one time, but it didn't have a cabin. You like Joe? You ever heard of Jim Croce?
I don't believe so.
Jim Croce was he was pretty good in the 70s. Then he was killed in a plane crash. I did a show one time, all the good artists that died young in plane crashes. And there's a bunch of them. And he hit a tree in Mississippi or something. But he had some great songs. He was a good songwriter. He was just hitting his prime, and then he hit the pine tree, or his pilot did. But here's one of this is one of Jim Croce's from his Photographs and Memories. This one I like a lot, but he's got a lot of them I like too. So.
Okay.
Operator, or could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, oh, let's forget about this call. No one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Oh, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. said it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
As a member of the Oak Ridge Boys, he's won 5 Grammys, been inducted into both the Gospel and Country Music Hall of Fame, and has won countless other awards. Sunday night, July 16th, William Lee Golden, his award-winning sons, and an all-star band are bringing a night of unforgettable music to the Montgomery Performing Arts Center, as well as performing some popular Oak Ridge Boys songs. You'll also hear country classics and good old gospel favorites.
Praise the Lord, I saw the light.
Get your reserve seat tickets at the Impact Box Office, Ticketmaster.com, or charge by phone 334-481-5100. Be sure to catch William Lee Golden and the Goldens for a night of music and memories.
This is Gary Miller, inviting you to listen in to Something to Think About, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 12 noon, 4 p.m., 8 p.m., midnight, and 4 a.m. Sponsored as a community enrichment by Mizell Memorial Hospital on My 102.3 FM.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. USDA Choice Boneless Ribeye Steaks, $9.99 a pound. Fresh fryer leg quarters, 59 cents a pound. Kelly's Hickory Smoked Sliced Bacon, 12-ounce package, $3.99. Essential Everyday Sugar, 4-pound bag, 2 for $5. Luann Vegetable Oil, 48-ounce, $3.99. Essential Everyday Corn, Green Beans, and Peas, 14 to 15-ounce, 4 for $3. Cottonelle Bathroom Tissue, 6 mega rolls, $6.99. Fresh Green Cabbage, 2 pounds, $1. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 12-pack cans, 2 for $10. And that's this week's special at your friendly Farmers IGA.
At Carolina Millwork and Truss.
We're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty.
At Carolina Millwork and Truss, we know that when times are tough, Americans step up. And at Carolina Millwork and Truss, we're going to be here for you, helping you when you need it. For service you can build on. Carolina Millwork and Truss. Call 334-222-3833 or find them online.
Shane Lord and Scotty Short would like to invite you to Caroline's Country Store, Highway 84, Elba Highway, leaving Opp. Caroline Country Store number 2, the Antioch Road. Hey, you will find country store atmosphere. You'll find that fine Gulf gasoline. You'll find kerosene. You'll find dog food. You'll find snacks for you. You'll find all kinds of beverages. Hey, to save time to see if they have it, call Caroline Country Store, Highway 84, 493-7507. Caroline Country Store number 2, the Antioch Road, 582-1496. We most likely have it.
Joe Richburg, JR's Lawnmower Shop. Hey, folks, the rain has came, and that means lawnmowers are out and about. If you need yours repaired, we are the place. We have free pickup and delivery in the city limits of Opp, Alabama. And, folks, if you need to buy a new lawnmower, come see us. We are your Husqvarna Total Source dealer, Gravely, Grasshopper. Carry that big line of steel equipment, power equipment, #1 in the world. But, folks, when it comes to your trailers, we got the Caliber trailer line. And when it comes to golf carts, we carry your Yamahas. We carry your Easy-Goes. We are your recreational place, and we are your lawn equipment place for South Alabama. And we are located right down here in the Mill Village, Opp, Alabama.
All right, we are back, and let me tell you, if you're looking for lunch tomorrow, go to Country Kitchen. Let me tell you what you're going to have. Let's see. Boston butt, and mashed potatoes and gravy, fried cabbage. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fried cabbage, but I bet that's good there. Sweet peas and rolls and cake, $9.99. So, Country Kitchen, Boston butt, mashed potatoes and gravy, fried cabbage, sweet peas, and cake. So, check them out if you're hungry tomorrow. And we're still under a flash flood watch, so kind of keep an eye on the keep an eye on the weather. And it was fun today with Kara. She's 14 years old, so she's got a good career ahead of her. And she sings pretty good. If y'all caught that song, we kind of improvised in here. And she did a really good job on it, too. So, well, we got time to play a few more songs before I got to run out of here. We just kind of got off on different stuff. But, let's do it with Whitney Morgan. I just ain't going to take it no more. You know, that's what he says. We'll get it. We'll get it going. Got too many mouses in here, too.
She walked in mean and drunk about 3:45. Yeah, she threw down that ring as she stumbled in through the door. I said, girl, what is it you're trying to do to me? I've been working like a dog every damn day this week. Well, she said, I'm getting real tired of you and you're running round. I've been digging through your phone, boy, and there's a few things I found. Well, I didn't wait to hear a single word she read. No, I just ran out of that house, grabbed a bottle of wine, and I said, if I'm going down tonight, I'm going down drinking. You spend too much time in this old house, sitting and thinking. You've been a thorn in my side since I walked through the door, and this old boy ain't gonna take anymore. If I'm going down tonight, I'm going down drinking. That's Well, I pulled up a stool at the nearest bar I could find. When in walked this chick, damn near struck me blind. Then I said, girl, what is it you're trying to do to me? That's when I noticed her husband looking drunk and crazy and mean. Well, he said, I'm getting real tired of you staring my girl up and down while you're sucking down beers on that stool. I
Whitney Morgan and his 78s from their Sonic Ranch album. Listen, we got some closings and some things that aren't going to be happening tonight due to the weather. So if you know somebody that hasn't got the news, then maybe give them a call, give them the news. Prayer meeting at Westview Baptist Church is going to be canceled tonight due to the weather. Also, the First Baptist Church of Opp, the First Baptist Church of Kinston, and the Ino Baptist Church. So they're not having services tonight because of the weather. And we are still in a flood watch, and there's areas in the watch area that could get up to 2 to 4 inches of rain, with some isolated 6 inches of rain in places. So kind of keep an eye on. And some of these storms that are rolling through, 3/4 inch size hail. So maybe you want to find a place to put your car. I don't know where I'm going to put mine. But the pool closed at noon in Andalusia, so the pool's closed, and we'll just have to see what happens in the morning with the thunderstorms. But it's closed this afternoon at noon. Rest of the day, LBW, they're closing everything down at 5 due to the threat of the severe weather, and then all activities are canceled starting at 5 o'clock. So if you got a night class or something going on at LBW, they're going to not be doing that. Beulah Baptist Church, due to the threat of the weather tonight, they're not going to have their Wednesday night services. So like I say, if you know somebody that maybe not have heard that you're not going to have prayer meeting tonight, y'all need to call them and give them a heads up. There's Andalusia, the city schools, they shut down at noon, and all the activities and everything's been, like this afternoon and for this evening, if there were any, they've all been canceled because of the weather. And then as of about 2 o'clock, Covington Electric Cooperative, they had about 350 members without service, and most of them were in Coffee County, but some in Covington County. A lot of it was near Elba. Elba had some pretty good storms that went through. The crews were working on restoring all that, and if any more happen, they'll be working on doing that. I imagine they're going to be pretty busy tonight. So if you've got an outage, or if you experience an outage, you can call 800-239-1193, 800-229-1193, and report where you are so they can kind of get that on their map and all. So anyway, a lot of things being postponed and closed due to the inclement weather that we're going to have, and we will get some rain. It just depends on how much, because some of these storms are rolling through like a freight train, and some of them are just kind of forming right just north of us. So keep an eye on your weather, and there's some high winds and again hail. There was a tornado that touched down in Henry County, I believe, Abbeville. I believe that's Henry County, and they had some 3/4 inch hail, and that's a pretty big piece of hail, ice falling out of the sky. So just keep an eye out for it, and be careful, be safe. And I guess I'm gonna have to get out of here. And like I say, it was a crazy day, but it was fun. Kara she's pretty good, and again, she's got a pretty good future to look forward to. She's a great singer, and she's only going to get better. So, and we'll have her back. It was fun, and I hope she enjoyed it. And I hope y'all enjoyed her and enjoyed her singing. And there was a lot of things I didn't ask her. So so next time she comes back, we'll get her to stay for the whole 2 hours. And like I say, there's a bunch of things I was going to ask, but I didn't ask. But we'll work on that later. Well, we're going to get out of here with who's going to take us out. This seems to be appropriate. It's Ronnie Dunn, but he's talking about the cost of living, how the cost of living is going up, and ain't that the truth? So we'll see y'all. God bless.
about to hit rock bottom. Sitting on an old bar stool. He paid my tab and put me in a cab, but he didn't have to, 'cause he could see I was hurting. Oh, I wish I'd got his name, 'cause I didn't feel worth saving, but he saved me just the same. A day out on the water, when the fish just wouldn't bite, I put my pole down and floated around. It was just so quiet, and I could hear my old man saying, "Son, just be still. So you can't find peace like this in a bottle or a pill." From the bar stool to the living room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, and then I stayed back to Nashville. The Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around sometimes. Whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. Sometimes late at night, I lie there and listen to the sound of her heart beating, and the song the crickets are singing. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like a hymn to me. No, I ain't too good at praying, but thanks for everything. From the bar stool to the living room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, and then I stayed back to Nashville. The Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around sometimes. Whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. From the bar stool to the living room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, and then I stayed back to Nashville. The Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around talking. Well, I do that a lot. Well, I do that a lot. That's where I find God.
Bringing local radio together. WOPP Op and WAMI Op. 1290 AM, 102.3 FM.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. Another sign of easing inflation, this time from producer prices.
Wholesale prices in the U.S. were down